Aaron Dingle could be set to try and move on from Robert Sigden in Emmerdale, as there are flickers of attraction between himself and the dashing doctor who treats Liv Flaherty. Initially it's the doctor himself who pays the interest in Aaron, but as Liv does some matchmaking, the pair decide to head out on what they hope will be a successful date. When Robert realizes that there could be something afoot for Aaron and the man who is crushing on him, he is unable to conceal his hurt and jealousy as he watches from afar. Could Aaron's potential new romance be the catalyst for a Robin recovery? Or is there some mileage on the blossoming new coupling? We caught up with Danny Miller on a recent visit to the Emmerdale set during a night shoot and got the lowdown on Aaron's new story strand, as well as what he hopes the future will hold for Robin. How does he feel moving on from Robert? Is that a big step? It's not necessarily in Aaron's state of mind right now to move on from Robert. It's very much Liv who is driving it forward. She still likes Robert and wants them to be together, but ultimately she just wants Aaron to be happy, so tries to push this relationship onto him. Robert embarrasses her in front of Rebecca, and that triggers her to think, right, I'm going to help him move on so that she can annoy Robert at the same time as getting Aaron to be happy, which we all know is an impossible task. Laughs. There is that flicker of attraction in the hospital, kind of, oh, he's fit, like you do. But it's more so from the doctor at first, as Aaron is caught up with Liv's situation at the time. The doctor is flirtatious and Aaron doesn't really know how to deal with it, as it's been a long time. Is it interesting to be paired with someone else after so much time with Ryan? Yeah, it's strange actually. I'm so used to working with Ryan, coming into work and kissing him just becomes part of the job. When someone new comes in, whether that's a man or a woman, it's always nerve-wracking for an actor to kiss someone with all of the crew staring at you. It's part of soap, and it keeps it exciting that you get these new relationships while we're all dying for the underlying relationship, which is with Robert and Aaron, to work out. It causes some frustration for the viewers. How do you think viewers will react? I don't know actually. They're Robert and Aaron lovers, aren't they? Despite anything that Robert or Aaron does, they can do no wrong to each other in their eyes, and they're constantly pushing for that relationship. But I think it's needed for this relationship to come in. A bond forms between Aaron and the doctor, and Robert comes in and almost interrupts at one point, which makes it even worse for Aaron. I think in the real world, Aaron isn't really that interested in that moment, but more so when he sees Robert and also Chaz, Liv and everyone sticking their noses in as usual. He just feels like a fish out of water. So he could then call it a day, or does he? The Robin reaction remains as strong as ever. It's been amazing. I sometimes go on Twitter and haven't been on screen for a while, but you still get notification after notification of people asking questions and sharing YouTube clips of videos that people have made. You know what's it like. You get inundated with it, and it's amazing that there's such a wide variety of people invested in it and wanting this couple to work. They're a nightmare couple, really, but they're so in love with Agatha. I get communications from people of all backgrounds, like older women who love the chemistry and other people who are homosexual or bisexual, thanking us for doing the story and helping them. 99% of people are very polite about it and very complimentary. I just feel very lucky to be a part of this couple who work so well together. Ryan and I are really missing working with each other. We do still see little bits of each other, but we're not so full on at the moment. People come up and tell me to leave Robert, but don't leave Robert in the next breath. They love to hate that kind of feeling they get, that it shouldn't work but it does. It's astonishing the level of love that we get for it. Do you think the time apart will make the eventual reunion all the better for viewers? I think so, yeah. It's going to be electric when they do eventually get back together. Ian's made it clear that he's really up for a happy ending. I think it will be a big do, and I think we owe it to the fans to give them that and then just see where it goes from there. It'll be amazing when they do come back together. Ian's quite adamant that he does want that happy ending. It's just a case of when and how much stress we can put the viewers through before it happens. Laughs. Do you think Aaron can ever learn to cope with Rebecca having Robert's baby? I think that life moves on. Originally I thought that there was no way of doing it, but he loves Robert and you can't ever get rid of that feeling. So if that means that he has to take it on as much as it is annoying him, it'll be interesting to see which way it goes. It'll be difficult because Rebecca and the baby will always be there as a reminder, so it's a case of whether Aaron can ever forgive and forget and try and help out a bit. You sounded so made up for Ryan at the TV Choice Awards. Oh yeah, I was buzzing for him. There have been so many years of Aaron being put through hell that it kind of becomes a little bit, not boring, but maybe repetitive. Ryan's worked so hard to support not just Aaron's story but our story, and he deserves recognition as well. Some of the tweets encouraged votes for Ryan as he doesn't have Twitter so can't push for votes, so I wanted him to win it for that. I'd have been happy for him or John Middleton, who played Ashley. But especially for Ryan, as he deserves some recognition for all of the work he has put in over the last 2 years. I was really happy for him. What's it like having Lucy Pargeter, who plays Chaz, back? I haven't seen her yet. Isabel Steele, who plays Liv, is back too, and she's like my best mate and like a real sister. She's so fun to be with. It's just been Ryan and I for so long that it's nice to have that added dynamic of doing bits with Liv and bits with Chaz. I do have scenes with her coming up. I just haven't seen her yet. It's nice, and it's like a bit of fresh air. It gives you someone different to work with and bounce off. Are you going to be sad when Adam Thomas, who plays Adam, goes? Oh, yeah, Kelvin's gone, Adam's going. There's no one left from the originals. Everyone has their little cliques and groups of people you work with the most. I work with Adam a lot, so he'll be missed. I see him a lot outside of work, but it won't be the same as it's always been. But I wish him the best of luck because he's a fantastic actor and a great lad, but yeah, I'm gutted. Gutted.